Welcome back to Nick Lenz Comic Corner, classic that's known classics. This is episode number 2999 and Doubleshot number 2893. Yes, the very next episode of this review series will be episode number 3000. Looking forward to it. So, first up we're discussing a Man-Thing trade. Yes, a Man-Thing trade. There we go. So it is called. Here we go. It's called Man-Thing Whoever Knows Fear, which had collected the 4th volume of Man-Thing, along with his debut from Strange Tales number 1. Oh, excuse me, Savage Tales number 1, and Venture Fear number 16, which that is. I have discussed this issue already, thanks to the other books, per se. Thanks to the Epic Collections there is for this one. Yep. Yeah, which this issue in particular, I look at basically, it's like, basically you have Man-Thing's debut with that one, and this one in particular is just, I think they included this one probably because debut a construction company that basically appears in the movie. Possibly. Yeah. So, I should also point out, though, this volume in particular is the final volume to discuss Man-Thing. Yep. Yes, it is. What's left of this to discuss? Dead of Night Man-Thing and Legion of Monsters Man-Thing. That's pretty much it. I'll discuss next time. Pretty much the whole thing with this book is that it's a prologue into the Man-Thing movie that was released by the Sci-Fi Channel. Yep, that's the whole thing with this book. Is this book canon about Marvel Universe? Nope, it is not. It is quite surprising. Not all that surprising they did a Man-Thing book, but like, couldn't they just call it just Man-Thing Prologue or something like they ever do? But that's kind of what I do here. And the thing is with this book is it's written by Hannah Russell, art by Kyle Holt, which I've met the guy. So this book is not, like I said, not set in the main continuity of 616. Oh no. This is at Earth 460. The whole thing with this universe is that it just is the universe of the movie of Man-Thing. And pretty much in a way, this is just the origin of Man-Thing. This universe where he's like this demonic creature. And he's not at the start of the story. It's one called Nathan Marr. And in the movie, they actually fight Man-Thing. They also kill off one of the characters, the Sheriff Department, Sheriff Jim Carty. He was killed by Man-Thing. Man-Thing himself, of course, next appears in the movie, which I think they tried to kill him off, but they don't really confirm him being dead. The movie itself focuses on a character named Kyle Williams. And he's not even from the book itself. Nope. They also kill off one of his deputies, who debuted in the book itself. Now, the thing with this Man-Thing is there a mention of Ellen Brandon associated with him. No. No mention of Ellen Brandon. So, this in this continuity for Man-Thing, he was Indian before he became Man-Thing. In the main comic universe, he was a scientist who tried to create the super soldier formula. Yeah, and this, because normally books nowadays, when Marvel does this when they promote one of their movies, they usually just call it the name of the movie and the prologue. Here it's just Man-Thing Volume 4. It's okay. I do like the artwork personally. Probably the best thing about this book. I'm going to give the book roughly an 8 out of 10. Next up we have is an actual graphic novel. By far the last known release for this character, we have Spider-Man 2099 versus Venom 2099. This book itself contains, get this, material from 2099 Unlimited 9 through 10, along with, I think it was like Spider-Man 2099 issues number 34 to 38. The Spider-Man 29 made Spider-Man meets Spider-Man 29 one shot and a special. And that's it. That's really all this thing contains. It's not much. There's an omnibus that collects pretty much the whole book, but I have not reviewed it yet. I'm probably gonna finish reviewing this book at some point. When I come back to the book, I'll be finishing this book. I'm actually quite surprised that the main X series never released their book. Yeah, they released like 4 books, and that was it. Mostly put in the case of the book itself, like the big thing with this one, it's the debut of Venom 2099. Which, here's the weird thing related to this book. I should point out, though, that apparently the debut of Venom 2099 is one of the most expensive comics in the 1990s. I've heard people years ago were charging like, oh my gosh, like $100 for this damn comic. A comic is probably worthless nowadays. Yeah. So basically, the whole event is One Nation Under Doom, and the book itself, the name has changed from 2099 to 2029 AD, kind of. On the cover it's all of this, but the interior is not per se, no. So basically, it's called Web of Doom. Basically, we just deal with the whole events of the One Nation Under Doom, which they kind of revisit with the whole real life thing. And then basically we debut 29 Venom in issue number 35. Yeah, that's pretty much his debut appearance. A guy by the name Karen Stone. Okay, about this guy. This guy debuted in Punisher 2099. What did he do? He killed Punisher 29's his mother and his wife. Yeah, and the guy is a complete dick. And somehow this guy was named Venom 2099. Yeah. Somehow he was. He's also got this crazy hair. It's like, oh, maybe he's Quicksilver. Nope. And this issue in particular was no other for his debut as Venom. And this book sells for a lot of freaking money. For no reason, aside from the fact it's the debut of this one character. And Baby Ramirez, basically, Miguel just deals with him throughout this. We also get a debut of a character named Goblin. Yes, probably supposed to be this universe first Green Goblin, which actually just a woman. Jennifer Deltio. Oh yeah, then we have the cover for issue 37, which is a clear nod to Amazing Fantasy 15. That's really the whole thing with this cover here. Yep, and then finally we conclude with issue 38. Or of course, Venom bit, yeah, of course, dealing with the Vulture. The Vulture is this very muscular guy. But we're not done just yet with Spider-Man 29. Oh no. Believe it or not, we have a special for him. Yes, one special. By the way, the main book itself is written by Peter David, but the special itself is not written by Peter David. Nope, it's by Written by, I kid you not, this special was written by John Pearson. I know, so you're curious, was this book collected before? Nope, and yet it was released between issues 11 and 12 of the series. Why they waited this particular book release, I have no freaking idea. It's weird. So, the opening story is done by Joe Pearson, art by Joe Perry. Second story is Ian Edgerton and Vince Guerrero. The third story is by Mark Waid and Gabriel Mastol. So basically, this is basically about taking on characters who were very famous in the regular universe. Like, oh, let's have him take on the frickin' tarantula. Yes. And the second story, it focuses on basically Gabriel's brother in Firefight, and it takes on a guy called Blitzgeist, who only appears in one special. And the final story is basically Miguel taking on Jump Cut, a guy who throws disc. At first appearance of Cosmic Ray. Yeah, he only appears basically. It's all about video stuff for this one. But we're not done just yet. Nope. Next up we have is the 29 Unlimited Stories, which basically the one with this one is just, well, more dealing with stuff in the main book. It's not written by Peter David. Nope, it's written by Nancy Collins with Joe St. Pierre in the artwork. Mostly, but we have the debut in this book of Giddy O'Hara. Who is this kid, you might ask? He's just some guy who's loosely related. We also get the first appearance of Val the Impaler of this universe, basically a vampire, who only appears as one shot. And then we have in the second issue, we have Chameleon 2099. Yep, Chameleon. Yeah. By the way, fun fact for issue number 10, it was the final issue of the whole series. Most of them do more Alchemax stuff, but still good stuff altogether when it comes to this book. And I've already discussed the Meet 29 book because I was actually collecting another book per se. Yeah. But interesting book per se. Not a big fan of the choice of the chooses Venom because he has barely connection to Spider-Man. He debuted in Punisher. And my only guess is the reason for the creation of the Venom 29 character was because he was popular in the mainstream universe. So let's create the 29 version of him and have the issue sell for way too much. Yeah. Because you think this book is worth a lot of money. And I think Venom, I like the character. I like the design for him, but don't care the guy in the suit because the guy is a freaking maniac. But yeah, this book gave roughly a 9 out of 10. And next time I come to 2099, it will be the last time I talk about this book because it will be the end of this. Well, actually, there's one book to discuss for 2099. There's a symbiotic 2099, but for the main book itself, it'll be done with like the remaining 8 issues of this volume. Yep. So yeah, that's particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and join this like button. Next episode for you. Okay, next video. Bye.